Welcome back to the Inn at the End, friends. Our troopers are already at their table, getting underway. Why don't you go join them? I'll bring you a drink.
Welcome to the Inn at the End, the Inner's #1 D&D Let's Play show. I'm your host, your DM, Alex. With me is...
Rhett is Ben.
Dash is Valen.
Caleb is Simon.
Milo is Ace.
And last we left the boys of Quilton Bay, they'd snuck into the secret Drescue warehouses outside of Brighton and met with Kellog, a rather friendly bookkeeper. Let the adventure begin.
For once, I know exactly where we're at.
No recap?
All right, give me a recap.
Okay, so...
This is going to be good.
All right. The group went out to get the big trailer thing to take back to the warehouse place, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a wagon.
And when we
Got the horse.
He was there.
when we got the trailer, okay, that one big guy was already there, and he was killing a bunch of the Drescue dudes, and like most of them, yeah. And we stopped him, and we got some information, and we took the Drescue stuff, and then we took it to the warehouse, and Ace did a bunch of really cool stuff like he always does.
Yeah.
And we got through the gates, no problem. And then we got deeper. And we met some guards, and we did some cool talking there. And then we got through another gate, and there was a cool pool, I think.
It wasn't past... I guess it was maybe past a gate. But yeah, went past a lake.
Yeah,
and
we had a nice pool time.
Went past some warehouses.
And then we got to a dressing room, and we met this guard, and we totally got him in trouble with his boss.
Oh, that was a little barracks.
Yeah. And then we went further in, and there was another big door, and we got in because of this little dude.
I think it was a natural 20. There was a lot of natural 20 checks last session for
do we have
persuading.
Keep going.
And then after we got through that big door, we were talking to this Kellog dude because I remembered that because you just said it.
Yeah. Kellogg, the bookkeeper, he keeps the records for the Drescues here at the warehouse.
We found out that he works in the place with all of the records for all of the work that's done at this particular warehouse.
Yeah.
So we got him to take us. Well, he wanted to take us there because he was excited about showing it off. It kind of seemed like.
Mm-hmm.
And we got there, and then Ace closed the door behind him.
That's true. Yeah.
And
closing of the door was the last thing.
You may have said this in there, but wasn't our intention to see somebody specific, the lady?
The way you got in was that you were meeting with Perva, I believe.
Perva, that's what it was, yeah.
The paladin.
And that was kind of our cover up until this point with the bookkeeper, and now we're kind of focused on the bookkeeper as our...
And so Kellogg's going on.
There was something where she wasn't in the place we expected her to be.
Yeah,
also.
we made it sound like where we are is where we thought she was going to be. Even
True, yeah. So you guys are in the middle ring of this complex.
We also don't know.
The outer ring is where the caravans come in and out. The warehouses are there. There's a small barracks. This middle ring is the one you're in, so you're a little deeper into the complex now.
And so I should do the recaps every time now? Or
well,
that's pretty good. That was solid.
Yeah, that's great.
We'll see. It's a trial period.
Okay, cool.
We'll see how you do on the next one. And then we'll let you know.
I won't remember anything next time.
But Kellogg's kind of going on. He's got all these papers out in front. He's going so we track all of the inventory coming in, and then these charts here. This is where we're sending
Kellogg,
this stuff out to.
I got a question for you.
Oh yeah, question again. Let me go over.
I see you really love these books. These books are really important. You spend a lot of time with these books,
just
right? Yeah. So I was just
a really long time.
Okay.
I was just thinking.
Thank you.
I know someone in my life who spends a lot of time with books too.
Oh, okay.
And,
all right.
I was just wondering, do you have any family?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a family business. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of family. My cousins, work in the inner thing and the outer
Sons,
ring.
daughters, wives.
Sure, yeah.
Mother.
Sure, yeah.
Are you looking? I've got a couple daughters and sons that are
No.
your age.
Well, maybe we'll talk.
Around your age. How old are you?
No. What I'm trying to get at here.
So sorry. Yeah.
I'm not interested in that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
What
I
I'm
don't know where
interested
you're
in
going with this.
Is how much do you love your kids?
The right amount, the normal amount.
The right amount.
And I take
Kinda
one.
won't get me sent to jail.
I take one of the books, and I'm like, "Do you love them about this much?" And I rip out the center of the pages.
Okay. Jesus.
Ace, what is your?
This is getting
and I
real.
kind of lean in.
He starts, with that, like freaking out, like
kinda lean
grabbing
in.
the book from you and like, trying to prevent the page. It's like it's the book's ruined. He's like, what is? Why are you ripping my book? And he's just kind of like,
I lean
in
into
a panic, trying
Ace.
to fix this.
I'm gonna make your life a lot better and a lot
Ace,
easier.
What is your game plan?
And you can go home
like
to your
pulling out a
family,
kit.
and you can just forget about all of this stuff because it's not going to do you any
What
good.
are you talking? Well, you ruined my book. This is going to come out of my pay. Oh my God, I've got to fix this. He's like whipping up like a mortar and pestle and like making a glue out of it.
No, you need to stop. And I'm gonna.
That's what he's
I'm going to
working
pull
on
out
and
my
focused
glaive,
on.
and I'm going to put my glaive in front of his work.
Ace,
You need to stop.
What are we doing? What are we doing here?
I need to know
You broke my book. I'm trying to
how
fix it. What are you doing?
important
You should just. You're
this
just one of the
book
guards.
is to you.
Wasn't I
To-
going to burn this place down anyway?
Me?
Why are we threatening him?
These books are critical to the entire Drescue operation in Brighton and beyond. And this tells the story of how
How important are these books
I'm
to
trying
you?
to tell you.
To
the
you,
foundation of
How
everything.
important
that
are
we,
these books?
they're
because
about the most. I hold.
You
What?
can have these books.
He's just
You
getting
can-
a little flustered.
You
and
can
confused.
stay here with these books for the rest of your life. Or you can go home to your family and be with them.
I don't understand the
There's
decision.
one-
I am home
there's
with my
one
family.
or
Why
the
would
other.
I go somewhere else if I'm here home with my family now?
What's more
You're
important to the Drescue operation, these books or you?
The books.
Oh.
I can be replaced. I know that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wait,
You
isn't
should
he-
all know
aren't
this
you like
too.
a CFO, though?
I'm the bookkeeper. I keep the records here at this warehouse.
I feel like he's
And
a
this
little
is
too
important
far
to- this
gone,
is-
guys.
I was showing you. This is
too
what
far
pays
gone.
for all of your paychecks. All the gold you receive comes from these
Right? No,
numbers.
we know that. I think my fellow.
Just too far gone.
No,
Never-
he's losing his mind a little.
Oh,
He'll never
Yes.
really
Should
love
I
Does
me.
he need to
this
see a
along.
healer?
I don't know what's going on, man.
I don't know if there's a healer for what he has.
I mean, talk to your union rep. There may be a healer.
It's not going to cover what he has.
Well, they've got a comprehensive plan.
You'd
Yeah,
be
he's on
surprised.
Humana, though.
In this economy,
And he's Scientologist,
Dwarf
so
And I just like turn and I start grabbing a few books and I
Put
throw
those
them
down.
into
Stop!
a pile.
Don't put those down. And he
I
grabs
was
them
like,
and starts
"Nah,
putting them away.
It's okay. And I put some more books out there.
You knock. I'm gonna.
And I look at Ben.
Can you guys do something?
And
If-
then I light that on fire.
he is just trying to put out fires now. So if that's on fire, he's now hitting the things. He's going to start yelling for the guards. It starts echoing out of the door.
I'm going to have to kill him.
Roll the initiative.
no, you don't have to kill him. Just hit him. Just knock him
Ace,
out.
we don't have to kill
meanwhile,
this man.
Simon's in the background nodding his head silently, watching it all unfold.
11.
11. He's actually ahead of you.
I gave you a chance.
What chance? I don't know what's happening. Do you know those?
So while this is starting to set ablaze?
So some of the books got set on fire, and then Kellogg is like trying to put them out.
I'm going
as
to try
quickly
and
as it's going up.
restrain Kellogg.
Okay, roll me initiative, and I'll have everyone roll me initiative.
I don't want to.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I
didn't
got
start anything, so I feel like
11.
11.
Every time I roll, I'm like, what's my mod? For years now. With a character that has a 0 dex mod.
Yeah.
15.
15. Ben?
13.
13. That's going to be...
Bottom of the barrel.
Like I said, I didn't even want to roll.
Unacceptable. I re-roll. I choose
On
action,
principle.
re-roll.
Yeah. Anybody see the fart buckle thing with Childish Gambino?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Isn't that great?
That song's super
It's
good.
so good.
When I listened to that song, I was like, this is the best song that's ever been made.
It is, I can't wait for him to retire Gambino and like come out with like a pop punk band or something.
Yeah.
He's he's what's the word I'm looking for?
Very talented.
Renaissance man.
Okay, neither of those words were the one.
Triple threat.
Multifaceted.
We're getting closer with that one.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
go
I
for
know-
the
I
word.
know what
There's
you're
a
talking about.
word.
I think Renaissance man is pretty close.
I like Renaissance Man. 'cause
But
he
that's
really
not
is.
me. I
We're
wouldn't
overriding
say
what
that.
you say. No, this is what you believe now.
Oh no, I
This is-
forgot my sword again.
Oh no, your sword. Where is it?
It's downstairs.
Oh man, I
If
want to see
only
it.
it was within.
within walking distance to get.
We'll see.
Okay. So, with this confusion in the air, yelling being shouted out, things being set on fire, books being ripped, let me get a perception check from everybody.
Yeah.
Just kind of as you're like, what's going on? I'm not sure what's happening.
Oh, I know what's happening.
Ooh, my perception is not good.
16.
16?
15.
Ooh.
15?
It was a 4, but it's a 3.
I'm not going to worry about you.
18.
18.
You're
That's the most hurtful thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, I was
I'm not going to worry. No
Not gonna
one's
worry about
ever
you.
said that to me in a game. I'm not going to worry about you.
in real life, I mean.
Fine.
Dash will not be a part of this.
And
I am imperceptible to you now.
you're too focused. You're not listening.
Too late, Alex.
But the rest of you hear at least the metal footsteps of armored folk. Armor is being moved around down the hallways somewhere. You're not sure where, how far away.
Would a 16 give me any sort of idea of the volume of feet?
You're not sure. It's
Okay.
just distant echoes at this point.
Okay.
It's not right outside the door for sure. You know that much.
Yeah.
It's not like immediately out there. But out the door straight across is the door that you came in.
I relay
and then to
that
the right and to
anybody
the
that
left,
wasn't a part of that.
I cast
there's
Durin's
two
door
other
jam.
doors as well.
just so everyone's aware.
Mine was actually 16.
Guys, we should
because
probably-
I forgot my perception went up.
We should probably think about, maybe beating feet.
Just lock the door.
This is just kind of what
in
you're
a room
hearing
that's full
as
of papers that are on fire.
Oh, I don't
as
need to
a
breathe.
bunch of things are about to happen.
Yeah.
The first, Simon, you get to act.
Oh God.
The books have been set on fire. Kellogg's trying to put those out. He's yelling.
You know how
I
some
wanna
people
help. I
Ace
wanna
has
help.
got his weapon out and threatening, and then Val is just kind of hanging back with Big Craig and Belta.
Well, Val mentioned restraining Kellogg, and I would like to help in that if I can.
Yeah, if you want to take an
at
action
least,
to...
get in between Ace and Kellogg, just so there isn't I want Kellogg to feel like there are people on his side at least, even if my loyalty is elsewhere.
Okay, how do you want to let Kellogg know that you're on his side?
Well, maybe on his side is
I get So I mean,
Not-
what is it you're
not
trying to do?
I just want him to feel like there are things he is unaware of.
He
and that
definitely
we
feels
have,
that way.
yeah, and that
things going on that he doesn't understand.
like we don't necessarily mean to do him harm.
In this moment, the kind of like diplomacy of talking that out has gone out the window. At least in this
so
moment.
I guess just with my body position, I want to get in between him and whatever
Okay.
other threatening things are happening.
With that, go ahead and give me a persuasion check as
Okay.
you're doing this.
You know how some people just
I'm
stick
not
the
trying
butter
to-
knife through the door jam to lock the door?
Yeah,
You could
my
do that with your
grandparents-
knife.
yeah.
Your grandparents do that?
Yeah, they did when they were alive, but
Weird addendum.
They don't do it anymore.
I value accuracy over.
Is that what caused it?
Yeah.
That's right, Caleb, because you're a facts, not feelings guy.
Yeah. Fuck your feelings. Yeah.
As we all know.
I needed a butter knife, so I grabbed it and used it, and the door swung open, and they fell down the basement stairs.
Infamous for his facts, not feeling thing that he really espouses everywhere he goes.
It's on my sleeve. Anyway, what am I? Persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a natural 20.
Whoa! Hey!
Natural 20, okay.
-1.
We're getting to the bottom of the bag, so
bad.
You're
enjoy your
gonna keep him in
spoils.
place while Ace kills him.
We need to do a fundraiser to send Craig to some other country.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, you
buy us
kind
some
of
fun
get
things.
in between. You're
Are
trying
we
to defuse
bankrolling
the
his
situation.
operations?
Yeah.
Got yourself in between them.
He's
Absolutely.
found a good little scam.
Oh, 500 euros, baby.
Oh, nice.
It's
I'm
like
rich.
Just a keychain, right?
That's like
Don't downplay it, Dash.
$1,000.
Heck yeah.
That's pretty dope. It's pretty
What a good
dope.
guy that Craig is.
That's not like actual
old
currency,
Craig.
is it?
Why would you kill him for that?
Yes. I'm very desperate.
It's still not too late for me to get to Paris.
and live out my dreams.
This is cool.
So does he persuade him?
It's a very nice keychain.
He at least is under. He's not yelling anymore. He's not screaming for.
Yeah, and I want to portray on my face like the fact that I'm not panicking. I want to convey.
Oh yeah,
something,
and that's the
you
thing
know?
is like you taking up this position of like
Yeah.
acting and being like, hey,
No, we're used to
calm
this
down,
guy
calm
freaking out.
Yeah, he's taking on that.
Yeah.
Absolutely, he is looking to you now to kind of see what's going on. With that, it's his turn, and he is going to try and put out the fire. And he does. He puts out the fire on the books, and just like kind of is patting them down to get the embers out, and is like trying to. He's judging what damage has already been done, and just kind of like looking to you now, Simon. What is going on? And that's his turn.
Yeah.
Ben, you're up next.
When he pounces on the bonfire here, I magically move it to another location.
What location?
A whack-a-mole.
Around you
bonfire.
are.
Can I only move it 5 feet at a time, or I guess I could just recast it, right?
That's yeah. You can always recast it. In the room, there's just like tall bookcases all over, like every wall. There's the big table that you're all kind of around with the paper and the burnt stuff and what have you. There's his desk with a chair and knickknacks on top of it, also piled high with different papers and books. And then the main door. That is
One door.
one door.
One in, one out.
Mm-hmm.
So is this going to be like the egg,
What are you doing?
and I just put a fire in front of the door?
Oh. Considering there's only one way out.
And we're also in here?
Yeah.
I don't need to breathe.
You are the only
Okay.
one.
Well, 2. I also didn't.
And when
3.
Oh, and
Big
Big
Craig.
Craig.
Big Craig.
Don't
See?
forget.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
this
I
is a whole
generalized.
adventuring party.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't.
The non-breathers. Cool. You guys go ahead.
Lungs versus gills. That was bad. We'll try again. I'm just going to keep the fire going where it is.
Yeah.
Where it is.
that's
So it's right where he's trying to put it out. His hands
Burn
are
him.
right there.
Burn
and it erupts in flame, and he backs away. He's like, oh, again, it's happening again. Stop that.
How does he know it's me? As I'm
'Cause-
like chanting.
Yeah.
Alexa.
Fire.
Give me a deception check.
I can't remember if there's like a.
He's literally pointing, going fire.
I don't need to hide that. I'm definitely doing it.
Yeah.
Right. There's.
But so,
definitely
yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing is, like, he's looking at you. He knows you're doing this. This is dropping his confidence that this is going to end well.
Oh.
That was being gained with Simon.
Oh.
I'm essentially just babysitting. So if you guys need to do more stuff, do more stuff.
I just felt like we were gonna light it on fire from last session.
I do remember that being a part of the discussion.
Well,
I don't know that we ever.
setting this on fire is good overall because
Yeah.
it really messes with the Drescue's
Right,
plans
okay.
and weakens our enemies. So we kind of have to do this. I don't want to have to like kill this guy.
Yeah,
don't
that's
wanna
the only
either.
thing is the
Yeah,
empathy,
yeah, yeah.
humanity
Does it
part
sa-
of this is like
that pesky old
Yeah.
thing. Does it sound like the guards are still coming?
At this point, it's the same sound you heard before. We're still kind of in that first 6 seconds of action.
Yeah.
But you said he has stopped calling for.
He
the
has stopped
guards.
yelling for the
Yeah,
guards.
Okay.
so that's good.
I'll
He's
follow through
beginning
with
So I
to
did
think
something.
about doing it again.
Yeah,
There is a way out of this, but it's pretty dark.
All right, Ace, you're up
I'm
next.
listening.
You're gonna wear a skin?
Let's go ahead and start with a rage.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, a D8. That's a 1.
Are you getting your sword? I knew
You
it.
called it.
I know.
What a nerd.
He trotted just like a child the way he got up.
Each creature
It's gonna show us all his
of your
transformers.
choice that you can
Yeah.
see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. So, Constitution saving throw for Mr.
Kellogg.
Kellogg.
Just Kellogg, not Belta or Big Craig or any of your companions.
Forgot about Belta.
I forgot Belta's here.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Don't forget about me.
I kind of wanted to hit.
I don't know
Belta
what's going
too.
on here, but it's my scene.
My focus is not on anyone, but yeah, this guy.
Okay.
What are you
What-
casting?
This is for my rage.
What's the DC?
I assume 13.
All right, he's got a 12.
It is plus my Constitution modifier, so 8
And-
plus my con.
I missed it. It's a con save or DC, but what is the result?
He takes 1d12 necrotic damage.
Oh, jeez.
Dang. Now, is it 8 plus your Constitution?
I think so.
What's your Constitution?
3 plus 3, so 12. No,
So-
I don't know what a math. 11
11. So he
Oh,
makes it then.
plus my proficiency bonus, right?
Yes.
Yeah, if the effect requires a saving throw, the DC equals 8 plus your proficiency bonus, which is 4 plus my Constitution. So 8,
that's so
9,
cool.
10, 11,
Is your
12.
proficiency isn't your guys' proficiency isn't 4 yet, is it?
No,
Or-
it's 3.
Level 5?
It's level 3.
Still
is it
3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
So I think you
oh,
do
it's
get it
14.
then.
Yeah,
So-
I was right. It was 14.
There you go.
Whatever you do, don't
Even though
touch
I
the
was wrong
blade.
in the right way.
Well, yeah.
He gets really mad.
I was
at
right
that.
in the wrong
Just
way.
make sure you can show me how you're right.
I was right in the wrong way. But yeah, that's 7 necrotic damage, and I gain 1d12.
Dude, that's awesome.
I gain 1 temporary hit point.
Dang.
Except I don't, because I already have 9 temporary hit points.
The yelling has begun again.
Good.
No.
As dark energy just is sucked out of him and into you.
As it should be.
No, no, no!
And I'm going to go ahead and jump on him and grab him and pull him into the fire and
Jeez.
yell out, "You're never going to love me, Dad."
Oh my god. Wait,
What? What is happening?
Still has daddy issues.
All
This
right.
brought back a lot of things.
Okay.
As an accountant, I was thinking all the way here, it's like, I'm just imagining Ace being in his dad's office surrounded by all these books, and he's just ignoring him all the time, and Ace just feeling more and more angry that he just can't love him as much as he loves his books.
All right. Give me an athletics check as you're trying to shove him.
So that has advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Got a nice weight to it that will drop right through some of the skull.
Yeah, with its flat edge.
So I think it's 18.
18,
I
that'll
don't-
do
I
it.
don't
So
think
yeah,
there's
you're
anything
able
else
to
to
push
add.
him into the bonfire that's
Oh,
created.
I'm holding him while I go into the bonfire with him. This is like a group hug thing.
Gotcha. So you've grappled him, and then are
Yes.
going to move him.
And move
okay.
him into
So
the fire.
Okay.
Into the fire? Did you just say?
Yes.
So yeah, Ben, if you want to roll some bonfire damage, he's taking it.
I would love to do that. I think it's 2d8. Oh no. There we go.
Our rap sheet is getting longer.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
With some pretty high level crimes.
I don't think this is really a crime.
Well,
No,
I mean,
we're doing good
he's
things.
trying to murder a guy right now by
Okay,
slowly
that's not great.
putting him into a fire.
That's true. He is the equivalent of drowning him in a fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is bad actually.
Stay in.
He's book stomping him.
Oof.
Oh wait, or does he make a save? You know, I'm gonna look this up. I'm so sorry. My character sheet's not working very
If
well.
I can see it, I'll have a pretty good chance of not taking as much damage.
You're not in the fire.
Oh, good. I was going to take damage.
Oh.
So I won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
All right.
yeah. Because I mean, like he's right there, like he was putting it out, and then he was like, "Ah, fire!" And so you
And I'm
just kind of like,
yes, fire.
you're just pushing
Any
him into
creature in the bonfire space when you cast a spell must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 fire damage.
Boom.
So it's a dex saving throw
Dex
for
save.
them.
Uh,
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, you're
While
fine.
grappled.
That doesn't change the
Okay.
dex saving throw. It'd be 16.
That wins.
That beats it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you push him in, and it kind of puts out some of the fire that's there. It's still raging. The books are still burning, but he's not burned by this action.
It's a miracle.
Yeah.
I bow to him. I start.
He just like kind of looks at you. He's like, "Help
Prostrating.
me!
Yeah.
Help me!"
You're the sane one.
Anything else?
That'll be my turn.
Okay.
You just see tears running down Ace's face.
Val.
Hold on. Can we sit with that for a second?
I'm gonna. Okay, I see this happening.
That is.
I'm gonna step outside of the room
Okay.
and see if I can intercept the guards and be like,
Okay.
yeah.
So you open the door, get into the hallway there. Do you shut the door behind you?
I'm gonna shut the door behind
Shut the
me.
door behind you, and you can kind of get out into the middle of the room or to the side of the room. What you're seeing in this smaller hallway is the big door you came from the outer ring.
Mm-hmm.
The door behind you to this office, and to the right and left are two larger doors. And your guess is, the way this is constructed, those lead to that ring. That's this central ring.
Okay.
But yeah, they're shut at the moment.
I'm going to just I'm gonna take my maul out and just have it ready, but kind of prepare like an argument in case the guards come up because they're like, "What's happening?"
Okay.
I'm gonna get ready with like.
Do you want to ready?
Yeah, hold
speech?
argument.
I'm gonna
action,
hold
hold
speech. Yeah,
hold argument.
hold deception.
Okay, hold deception. Easy enough.
What's the trigger?
When someone goes, "What's going on here?"
yeah.
It triggers lies and deception for me.
I love the idea that they never ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just go right and they go,
Well, I can't-
wait.
I can't do
well,
anything."
all right.
It didn't trigger.
Did you want Big Craig or Belta to be with you at all?
Yeah, I'll have both of them be with me.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
in case things get squirrely, I need a little backup. I'm not going to take on a hallway full of
it's
guards.
their turn next, and so that's what they're going to do as well. Is they're going to back you up, and they'll prepare
Arguments?
arguments as well to give you advantage. They'll help out in this.
Okay, cool. They'll back my lies.
They'll back your lies. Yeah. With that, let me see.
I hope this argument thing plays out. Like, I want to. The battle,
me too.
battle of words.
I don't know what I'm going to say,
Yeah.
so it'll be interesting.
Is it a bee?
Yes, and my fear of bees is finally public knowledge on the podcast. Thank you, Caleb.
There's a bee.
I don't know where it is
You're-
anymore, but
You did good. The fact that you were doing that is,
thank you.
yeah.
I had to become tough when I became a dad.
I regret it.
That's a country song right there.
I had to get tough when I became a dad.
Swatting white bees and doing the best I can.
There we go. Sword at my side.
Val,
My
the
Captain
door
Lips.
to your right
Okay.
opens,
Yeah.
and two guards come in and are like, "What's going on?"
Right.
Yes.
Everything is fine here. Just the bookkeeper was having
What
a
is
bit.
the yelling that's going on?
He is having a bit of an episode because he feels his books are out of order, and my friends are trying to help him gather his wits.
All right.
You've met Kellog. He's a bit squirrely.
yeah, he sounds like he's in pain.
Yeah, well,
and they're gonna like try and approach, but give me your persuasion check. or deception.
Deception. I'll go with deception.
Deception, I think, is going to be the appropriate one.
Since
like
Belta and
he's
Craig are there,
telling his truth.
Technically, it's my truth.
yeah.
I feel I've heard that before.
So does he get advantage with Belta and Craig?
Yes, he's
'Cause they
getting
were-
the help action
Sweet.
with here.
Cool.
It's
With
like
this.
an Onward when they cast the spell that you can't lie or it like falls apart.
Oh yeah. 18.
18. With that, they don't push past you, but they come up to you and just kind of begin questioning, because it sounds like he's being burned alive in there, right?
Sure.
Like he's screaming, and so they're
Wow, that was surprisingly
confused. They
accurate.
see the emblem. They see Big Craig. They see Belta. They're just a little like
Sure.
You need to grease the
a little uneasy.
I go,
Yeah.
well, try to imagine it like this as one soldier to another. A knife wound to us is like a number out of place in one of his ledgers. It feels like great pain.
Are you saying he was knifed?
No. I'm saying that the pain of numbers out of order is
Like
similar
being knifed
to
to
him,
a
yes,
bookkeeper.
to one of us. Yes.
I gotta say, and he like turns to the other guy. I gotta say, I've never heard him scream like this before. He's
well-
usually so quiet.
He's been under a lot of stress. He feels the guards haven't been really respecting his work that he does. They've been looking down on him.
Well,
and so
sure,
now
he just
everything
does
is
numbers. It's easy.
And it's that attitude right there that's got his head in a bad
oh my
space.
God.
Anxiety, riddled with anxiety.
With that, they are subdued in conversation for at least this round.
Yes.
From the door that they opened, you
Mhm.
see a weird kind of shifting shape of a shadow also enter. And like it enters into the main room and like kind of walks like this. It's almost like a animal of some sort. And when it stops, its form kind of catches up with it. And you see this large panther creature with two tentacles coming off of its
Yes.
back.
Yeah,
And
I
as
know.
it kind of shifts back and forth, it just is not quite in this reality. And it sniffs. And it does not recognize the smell of you or Belta or Big Craig. But that's it for that turn. For them.
I want to hug the soldier and kind of rub my face on his face.
Get some of that stank.
Yeah, just real quick, like, we have to stick together.
On your turn, absolutely.
Okay.
Simon, you're
Yeah.
next. Help me! Oh God!
Am
You're
I
the only sane one.
Am I understanding this correctly? You, Milo / Ace, are holding Kellogg to the flame.
Ace is. Yes.
Milo would never.
I'm taking myself out of this. Ace is definitely the one doing this.
I'm going to contest that. I am going to try to pull him
Okay.
out of the fire.
Give me a athletics check. Competed against Ace.
No.
With my advantage.
Mm-hmm.
With your advantage?
Yeah.
He's raging.
14 total.
24.
You put your hands on his arm and try and pull it off, but the grip is too tight. Your hands just kind of come back at you. There is no movement.
Ace, we don't need another kill here. We're getting the job done. We're screwing the Drescues over.
He's right.
This person would be more beneficial as a friend than a dead friend.
You don't even know what it's like to not have a father that ever loved you.
What is it with your dad?
And I'm still
I'm sure he
still
loves
holding him to
you.
the fire.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I can be your dad. I'll be your dad.
You don't
your
love
dad?
your children.
I've got like 8 kids.
You love these books
I
more
can
than you
have
love
9.
them.
Oh,
Ace, I
wow.
thought you reconciled with Levi. Where are all these issues coming from, man?
Therapy can wait. Help me.
No, shut up. Ace,
He just looks at you, Ben. Stop the fire at least.
It's out of my hands.
no.
Yeah, that's
It's not.
He doesn't.
I know how magic works.
It's literally in your hands. You're literally holding up just like a little
pointing at him,
representation of
still
a
saying
bonfire.
fire.
It's out of my hands.
Fire.
It's out of my
Sorry,
hands.
I can't do anything.
I don't know. And then I just look back at him and I'm holding him really strong.
This is an innocent man doing a job to support his family.
Let's just think about all the innocent men on the Death Star too. Okay.
What's a Death Star?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be like a cheeky argument out of the game.
The great boat crash, the Death Star, the USS Death Star.
Haven's worst fatality.
All right. Anything else, Simon?
No, I mean, I'll be
gave you
curious.
I gave you what you got from Ace. So.
Okay.
Oh, Lordy.
Kellogg is
trying.
up next. He's going to yell. He's going to scream. With that, I'll give him a performance check to see if he can get the attention of the guards.
But he's on fire, so
So advantage, you're right.
no negative advantage. I've never seen somebody put on a good performance while on fire.
I feel like people have been on fire and done good performances.
To
like any
tell
movie
other
where somebody's
David Blaine, for instance.
Especially to tell other people that they're on fire.
yeah.
Every time I've done
Yeah.
stand up, I'm always on fire.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he's sitting right next to you.
And
On
yeah,
fire
with that,
right
he's
now.
He is screaming bloody murder.
Oh.
You
Got
hear
you.
it echo through the halls. He's looking for somebody in the room here to try and help him. It seems like no one will, and so
Hey,
he's just his last.
Come on,
I'll
Last
cut, I'll
bit of
cut
help.
out the fire before he
a
screams.
little credit.
I'll cut out the fire before he screams.
No, you didn't.
He's already.
He
he's
already
done
screamed.
it.
Quit.
You
quit
literally
doing that
said it's
with your
out of
hand.
my
I
hands.
feel
It's
like
just a
He
ball
looked
of
at you and he
flame.
said, "At least put out the fire." And you said, "It's out of my hand." You're right. Yeah.
But that
We
was
heard-
just
we
me-
knew
we
what
had
your
several
decision was.
jokes around that.
me
Even.
just being cute.
All right. Well, it's your turn now. If you'd like to be cuter.
Did he already scream though?
Oh yeah.
Make it bigger. Yeah.
Well, now
Put it
you-
out and let's act natural.
Everything's fine. Never
We're
mind
just
the raging
joking.
halfling.
Yeah.
Well, if they'll come in, I'll just darkness the whole room. If they
We have a
come in.
weird sense of humor. Yeah. So what are you gonna do? I mean, you've gone so far.
Yeah,
I feel like I
We
just
gotta
want
finish
to
burning
you're
the
an
books.
accessory to murder.
Have the rooms caught on fire yet? Is there like?
The table where it's being held on, that's caught on fire. Yeah.
So I can move my bonfire now, and that'll stay on fire. And
Yeah. Yeah. Remember, rounds are 6 seconds.
I'm just checking
Okay.
because it's
'Cause-
like I just want the whole room to be on fire already, and like we
Learn
can.
Fireball.
Yeah. Quit being
That
the
sets
commander
the entire room
of
on fire in one
bonfire.
action.
Yeah. Get better spells, dork.
All right.
What are you level?
Let's go back in
6?
time. Let me respec.
Get a scroll.
Oh. Yeah. I have one. I'll cast it.
I don't think you do.
Somebody got a scroll recently.
You could have grabbed one last episode, but
Yeah,
you
could have.
didn't want to check crates.
I'm stupid. We'll go back there. We're still there.
Okay, let's save here. Load up the old checkpoint.
Reload a different
Yeah.
save.
Do I just keep this bonfire going?
Yeah.
It feels
Mhm.
really wrong to
Absolutely.
harm this
It's
guy.
your choice.
What would
Burn 'em.
Ben do?
Burn them all.
Oh, that's true. He would have been in the fire. Oh, natural 20. He was fine. He didn't get burned again.
Why is he complaining?
Because he's like dodging it. And
Dodging
it is
the
really
flame.
Is he
hot.
dodging it, or am I moving it for him?
I think
Wow,
he's
you're
dodging
so
it.
good at dodging the fire. Whoa.
I have no control
Yeah.
over this fire.
This is
It's
out of my hands.
Actively trying to move it onto him.
Okay. So I can safely move the fire to another spot, and there will still be fire there.
There'll still be fire there, but it's not going to be the
a 5-foot cube of
right. It's not going to do this damage to him. He's not going to be as affected by it. That 2d8 fire damage, that's from that concentration of the spell. This will just be he's on fire. He's going to take a d4 of fire damage.
He hasn't taken any fire yet, anyway.
And he hasn't even taken
Stop
any yet.
stroking the hilt of your sword. You're
Yeah,
polishing
it
it,
is-
and
it
it
is
makes
weird.
me really uncomfortable.
No one's liking this.
No.
Nope, it's getting worse.
It belongs in the basement. Let's be honest.
You have to put it back now.
Yeah.
I move the bonfire to the next biggest bundle of flammable-looking material.
You're in a room of flammable materials.
Yeah.
So do you want to get like the bookcase? Do you want to get his desk? Do you want to get
His
somewhere
desk
near
feels
the
like it
door,
has
away from the door?
Valuables in it.
Well, this whole room has probably a lot of good.
I mean, it
info.
would have been awesome if we put like every book into your bag of holding and left with it.
That's what you should spend your action doing, just clearing the shelves into your bag of holding.
That's a really good idea.
Because
Wow.
there's lots of
And
really
I wish
useful
we
stuff.
would have thut of that like a minute earlier.
Yeah. Like at the beginning of the episode before.
I thought of it on the way here, and then I was like, nah.
Oh, no. See, he is a chaos agent. Like, it's not Ace. It is Milo.
My bag of holding is literally just a glorified sheath for my sword, and we could
Currently,
be using
yeah.
it to...
Yeah.
All right.
There's
While
stuff in it.
It's a really good idea.
I keep the fire going where it is,
'Kay.
but I go to the desk, and I quickly, in my 6-second round, clear out anything that looks important and put it in my bag of holding.
Give me an investigation check.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a 6.
A 6?
Yeah, let me double check though. Oh no, why is everything in the wrong place all the time? It's a 6.
A 6. If you could take more time, you're going to be able to get more stuff out of here. But in this 6 seconds, taking a look around for valuables, you like open a couple of drawers, and you hear like a glass rattling. And one of the drawers you open up, there's 2 glass vials in there. They look fancy. Magic potions of some sort, not healing potions, but there's something.
They go in the bag.
There's a pouch you see that's just on the desk.
Goes in the bag.
Goes in the back. I was saying,
In
those
fact,
are things
if
you
he
see.
has a computer, in the bag.
He does not have a computer. He does have an abacus that's magical.
Oh.
In the bag.
In the bag. Done.
Evens the numbers.
I need to write this shit
So yeah,
down.
with that, you
There's
you're
oddly
able to grab all
there's a Game Boy Advance on the
There is a Game
In
Boy
the bag.
Advance.
yeah, the color one. Yeah,
Is that it?
They were all color.
no, they weren't. Shows how young you are.
All the Game Boy Advances were color.
Game Boys were black and white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He said Game Boy Advance.
There was, I believe, there was a first iteration of the Game Boy Advance, the first horizontal one, and it wasn't color.
Anyways,
Are you all done, Ben?
Yeah, I got the Magic Abacus,
Magic abacus,
potions,
2 potions,
pouch.
pouch of money,
Cool.
and then if you want to put papers from Drescue, desk, you can as well.
Sure.
But those are like the valuable things you find. Ace, you're up next.
I look to Simon.
Oh no. And
This is. I grab the this Drescue guy and I throw him away into the middle of the roomish.
Okay, go ahead and give me a strength check.
thank you, Ace.
That's a 1 and a 10, so 14.
14? Yeah, you're able to kind of throw him. He hits up against the desk where Ben is like looting through the stuff. You see like his like lapels just singed and gets put out. It's like thank you.
Just go home to your family, and then I go to the door.
I am home. I'm
That's
so confused.
the problem. And I go to the door.
And you go to the door. Are you like going through the door?
I go through the door.
You open up the door.
I see some guys,
See some guys.
and I
They
attack
see
them.
you. They're like,
And I run up to them and attack them.
okay.
as I'm going in for a hug.
Yeah, as you're going in for the hug, behind you, a halberd, blade
Just
comes
right
through.
between my arm.
Yeah.
And I will do it recklessly with a 8. 21.
21, that'll hit.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
There we
13,
are.
14,
Okay.
15, 16 slashing magical damage.
16. So yeah, just threw Val into this guy.
Because I can
You
do it
stab
from behind
into
him with my glaive.
Yeah.
And then I pull it out and I do another one on the other underneath
The
the, other.
throw would have been one
Ah.
of your attack actions. Absolutely.
And I'm done.
All right. Val.
So I see this guy get stabbed.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, you're trying to hug him.
all right.
What is this?
Oh, apologies. I don't think we're gonna convince you that it's all good.
Shit.
All right, I attack him with my...
something was up.
I take my maul and I attack the guy.
All right.
Do I get advantage or anything?
Feels like it should be a surprise
I don't think
round
so.
or something.
No.
No.
I mean, they were,
were-
investigating
they're
something.
right in
They
front of me.
were
Okay.
prepared for something going on. They knew something wasn't right.
Okay. Nice. That is a 27.
That'll hit.
And were you gonna say something?
Well, I was just gonna make an addendum
What?
about the Game Boy.
Oh my god.
It's because it's the fantasy world that it was black and white.
That's 11 bludgeoning damage.
11 bludgeoning.
I fact checked myself and I was wrong. So, and I'm willing to admit that.
Is he still up?
Oh, he's still up.
I'll do
I
my
just didn't
extra
wanna get-
attack.
Dragged
Mhm.
on.
Now you kind of crush into his armor, but you see he's wearing, nice armor. He looks like better trained than the soldiers you saw outside.
And as I go back for my extra attack, I'm like, I am sorry.
You don't have to do this.
Ooh, that is a nat 1.
Thanks.
I feel bad.
You should.
It's a
Ooh.
good thing you said that first. Because
Yeah.
then it's like you did it on purpose.
Yeah.
For sure.
You could
I got
pull
a
from
nat
the
1.
bag.
Do I get a bag?
Yeah.
Bag.
There might only be 1 or 2 things left in the bag.
Okay.
Pretty light.
Bag.
Bag, 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 bag.
Cool. I got a domino from Madrid.
Hell yeah.
Is
Is it a domino?
or
No
Looks like
idea.
an eraser.
It's €1. So, oh yeah, it's an eraser. No, I don't know. Cool.
It looks like a
Madrid,
cool thing.
It's got a picture
Madrid.
of.
Madrid.
Yeah, I think it's it's an eraser.
Nice.
All right.
Sick.
Anything else you want to do? Staying put?
Yeah, I will stay right here.
All right.
Is Ace next to me then?
He's
Behind
right
you.
behind you.
Yeah.
Ugh.
My glaive is like in your armpit.
Oh, good. I'm like, yeah, that's it.
All right. Big Craig and Belta are going to do their cool moves. Big Belta or Big Craig.
Big
Belta. Cast enlarge on him and become Big Belta.
But he's little. He's smaller than Ace.
Yeah.
Just so you remember.
Not when he's enlarged. Enlarged.
There's something about the horizontal versus the vertical. One of you was bigger one way, and one of you was bigger the other.
Yeah, Belta's wider.
That's right. Yeah.
Dang.
Delta is as wide
As he had tall. Yeah. Grab your sword.
Using the sword, Big Craig just cuts down into this guy, slicing into his torso a bit, dealing 19 damage. Rolled
Right.
8 on both of his d8s.
Do you want to pause?
Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, with the
We're all
big
dudes.
sword, Big Craig does a ton of damage. Belta slides underneath the other soldier's legs, gets behind him, and you see just pop, 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 just 3
Nice.
Melee attacks on him.
You wielding that thing.
There we are. Only one of the hits really land the armor that this guy's wearing, just not being hurt by the punches, but gets the other guy for 6 damage. Those are those 2. Back to the top of the round, and the Displacer Beast sees somebody come out and attack and is going to focus on you, Ace, as the Displacer Beast jumps up into the air and lands next to you.
If it moves into my space, I can attack it.
Attack it.
Uh,
I mean, it's not into your space.
It within 10 feet of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That 7. It's a big number. 20 plus.
Hold on one second. I just got to check one thing.
I have +9. So
Go ahead and roll at disadvantage.
26. How about 18?
18 should
19.
do it. That hit. That works.
And glaive him up.
Laying it up.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17.
Slashing. Magical.
All right. And you see kind of as it jumps, you see its form kind of catches up. But as you hit it, that odd fuzziness of reality goes away. Easier to hit now.
Good.
But it's going to make 2 attacks at you with its tentacles. 14
No.
and 21.
Yes.
Okay. For one of them does damage.
So when a creature within 5 feet of me makes an attack against a target other than me, I can use my reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the creature.
All right.
With Sentinel.
And we're in a hallway, and I have Tunnel Fighter.
I was trying to figure out a way to work that in.
11 bludgeoning damage against you, Ace.
I will take 5.
Okay.
And I will hit for, I don't know if I hit for 15.
15 hits.
Sweet. And that is going to be 11 bludgeoning damage.
I got 69 health.
All right. It is the soldiers up next. The one that's going against you, Val, or that's right in front of you, is going to pull out its long sword and make 2 attacks. First one's 14 versus AC. Second one's 21 versus AC.
No and yes.
And that is going to be 8 piercing damage
Okay.
as he stabs at you with his sword. The other one, seeing Belta really not put up much of a danger, is going to swing around to Ace, who's got the long halberd, and do the same thing, make 2 attacks with their long sword. First one's going to miss wildly, but the second one's going to be 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Is that guy within 5 feet of me?
He is, but you've already used your reaction.
I use my second reaction.
Heck yeah.
That's the class we need.
4, 5, 6, 7 piercing damage.
I take 3. I don't have 69 health anymore.
Damn.
Darn it.
You got any good berries? Let's get it back.
And you hear the second one yell out down the hallway. We're being attacked! Someone's here!
Oh, but I cast Silence a long time ago.
That was in the
I
town.
remember
It's
that.
still the main town of Brighton is just quiet as can be.
It's actually really
With that,
nice.
Simon, you're up.
Okay.
And the doors open. You see this melee happening out the door. You hear the call out.
What is Kellogg doing? right
Kellog's
now?
like trying to pat out the flames that are on him. He's just his back is up against the desk.
Okay.
Very confused.
Yeah, he's white as a sheet.
Can I see beyond the immediate melee that's happening to where I hear other commotion approaching?
No, he yells down one of the hallways, but that hallway's from your perspective down and to the right.
Yeah. Well, shoot. Okay.
Time to hit the old dusty tray.
Well, I'm gonna go for the displacer beast, I guess.
Okay, yeah. It's that's probably the closest one to you too.
Hello, old friend. And I pull out my cursed dagger and
All
I
right.
start hacking at it.
Time for the hunt.
Yes. Finally, a formidable foe. Right? Yeah, it's pretty metal. Okay, that would be a non-natural 20.
The light version.
It'll be at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
I was just checking that. It's at the end of its turn that resets.
Then a 13.
13, that just hits.
All right. That's 5 piercing.
5 piercing.
And what do I need to do for the poison effects? Isn't there?
Oh,
like
that's a
DC?
Constitution saving throw.
15.
15. It is poisoned.
Hell yeah. Wait, is it at disadvantage still, even though he successfully hit it and kind of turned
So yeah,
off?
that's what I was just checking. So on its turn, at the end of its turn,
Oh,
is when
it
that resets.
Okay,
and so
I got
since
you.
that happened on its turn, it's reset immediately.
Okay.
But it is now again back to normal reality.
Yeah. And I'm going to have my swarm hit it.
Mhm.
Let me ask you, if I do my second attack on this thing and I miss, do I lose my chance at using the swarm if I use it at the end of the turn versus in the middle? Does that make sense? Doesn't matter?
I mean,
Like, do I need to
if
say
you-
it now?
Yes, I would say it best practices is to say
Okay.
it now.
I do that.
Okay, perfect.
And that's another 3 damage from a swarm of mini owl bears.
All right. Okay,
And then 17 to hit for my second attack.
that'll hit.
Oh. 4 damage. And then I don't know if I need to do another poison thing or not because he's
Already poisoned.
And then I can only use my bonus action once, correct? Even though I get 2 attacks.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use your one action to do the 2 attacks,
Okay.
and then use your bonus action to do
I follow.
what have you.
I think that's where I'll leave it.
All right. Kellogg is up next. He sees what's going on. He sees a fight's breaking out. He's feeling a little silly. He brought you guys in here.
He should feel a little silly.
He is going to run around to where you are, Ben. He says, "Stop taking my things." And then he's going to pull open a drawer and like reach in, and he grabs another potion bottle, uncorks it, drinks it, and he's gone.
Should have burned him alive.
Ben, you're up.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
No,
don't
wait,
like
wait.
this.
I can only see in darkness. I was like, if he's invisible, I can see him. But that's not true.
What if you made it darkness? Then you could see.
I'm literally thinking about it right now.
Well, I assume you're always thinking about it.
That's true.
That is your number one move.
Bonfires and darkness. Those are
Yeah.
the yin and the yang.
Wait a second. If you cast darkness and then bonfire in it, could you just sit in your own darkness, but you could see the bonfire?
Oh, yeah.
That's so Dark Souls.
It is, man. Side of grace, just chilling.
Come warm yourself by the fire. What fire? This one.
Could you just kill this Drescue bitch?
Which one?
Not me.
Yeah, he is a rescue.
Is this guy invisible or did he teleport out? You guys
I think he's invisible.
that's fine.
What does
I'm
Ben
going
Savvy tell him?
that he's invisible?
How full is Ben's bag of holding?
Not very, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm going to continue to stuff it full of things,
Okay.
including like I know that he's got some potions in that drawer now. So
Sure, yeah. You want to continue the search?
the desk feels fruitful as long as as long as it's obvious that there's still some things in there that I haven't gotten.
For sure.
Yeah.
There's definitely, yeah.
5.
5. You focus on the drawer. He,
Yeah.
grab something out of. You like reached in the back, and so you open that up and you reach back and
Ah,
go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check. Because a 5 is pretty low, so I'm going to make it tough on you.
He's about to slam my hand in the drawer. No. 10.
10. You grab a bottle, pull it out, and don't drop it and break it with a 10.
Excellent.
Another little potion bottle, similar to the one he had, silver liquid inside, a little different than the other ones.
Nice. Put it in the bag.
Silver potion.
I'll write it down.
Yeah. Anything else?
I maintain concentration on
Okay.
the fires.
Burning. It's burning away.
Thanks for dropping by, friend. In the meantime, why don't you visit bit.ly/humbleinn and buy yourself something fancy on Humble Bundle. Help us keep the ale flowing around here. You can also leave our bartenders and troopers a tip over at patreon.com/in at the end. We hope to see you here next week. Until then, grab your sword and keep on adventuring.